Joining me now is my friend, Dr. Kimberly Keith, Executive Director of Hilltop Artists, and you brought with you an artist and Hilltop Outreach Coordinator, Carly Templin. Welcome to both of you, and you especially on the comfy couch. There we go. Okay, so happy Thanksgiving, first off, to both of you. So and thank you for being here and getting up so early to do this. So if I were to ask you, potatoes or stuffing that you're going to go home to, what would it be? Dr. Kimberly.
There is no or.
Okay.
That's a both and.
That's a both. I love.
Yeah.
Go big or go home.
Exactly.
Yeah. Why do we have to choose? And Carly?
This is controversial. I don't actually like stuffing very much. I'm sorry, so sorry. But I do love potatoes. I love mashed potatoes, scalloped potatoes, and sweet potato casserole. So I would say potatoes.
So you are the Bubba Gump of sweet potatoes,
Yes,
or
basically.
potatoes. All you didn't say was potatoes with shrimp, and we would have been fine. So, Dr. Kimberly, for people who don't know about Hilltop Artists and don't also know what these beautiful pieces of glass are doing on our table, what do we say to them when they ask?
We let them know that Hilltop Artists is a youth development program
Yep.
that uses glass making as a means of engaging young people. We work with young people 12 to 26 years old, and we make beautiful things like what is on the table. We do flame working, hot glass, and fused glass. And that is the core of how we engage young people, but it's really about building social skills, critical thinking skills, design skills, because glass blowing is a team sport. I call it a team sport.
It
You
is.
need 3 or 4 people to do it. It's like a dance when you're in the hot shop. And so you're learning all types of communication, all types of skills that you're going to need to adult.
Yeah.
And so we're about adulting.
You know, when I think about what you do at Hilltop, this is the only media that requires a team, an artist media. Everything, you can't do pottery with a team, you can't paint with a team, but with a team, you need a team for this.
Yep.
So Carly's talking about your experience. You were a student, so you understand that team dynamic, and now you're a staff member at Hilltop Artists. Talk about how your journey led up to this in terms of when you were a student, you were a junior high student.
Yes.
And then where did it go from there?
Yeah, so I actually started when I was in middle school, Hilltop Heritage.
Yeah.
Took daytime classes, which was very fun, and I loved it. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to do the after-school program, but once I went to high school, the instructors were like, seems like you really love this and you're having a great time. Would you like to come back and be on our production team? And I was like, of course I would.
Yes.
And I had a couple friends who did it with me, which was amazing. So that's how I kind of really got into it. I started designing my own jewelry. I mostly made like necklaces, earrings, all kinds of fun little things like that. I was totally so into it. I've always been an artist, and so I loved it. And then I continued kind of through college with alumni production. I got a little busy, as you do in college.
Yes, you
but
do.
then I was coming up on my graduation and I got offered a full-time position as the outreach services coordinator. And I just have loved working at Hilltop Artists. I love the staff. I love the studio. And it's just such a fun place to be. So I was like, of course I will take this job.
Did you pinch yourself?
Yes.
I would have been like, how can this be happening? It's the perfect job.
Yes, and I studied studio art when I was in college, and everyone is always like, what are you going to do with an art degree? Like, there's no way you're going to get an art job.
what?
And here I am
Ready?
immediately after
Ready?
graduation.
Just watch me shine, babe.
So, yeah, it's been
I
great.
love that.
People said the same thing to me years ago.
Yeah.
And
What are you going to do with an art degree?
Yeah.
Dr. Kimberly.
Yeah.
Thank
There you go.
So, Dr. Kimberly first, and then Carly. Tell us about the Hilltop Artists All Grown Up exhibition, because this is a phrase I haven't heard.
We have a show up currently at the art gallery at Tacoma Community College.
Nice.
And we called it All Grown Up because half of the show is our students collaborating with adult artists and visiting artists, and the other half of the show are alumni and staff like Carly. And so I think of them as all grown up. They started in the program when they
Yes.
were 12, and then some of them are instructors now and artists in their own right. And so it's like, okay, the program's been around for 31 years now, and we have students that actually come into the program and stay for 14 years. Some stay for over 20 years as staff people. We have 2 staff people that have been with us for over 20 years each. And so this idea of all grown up, it just struck me, and then they were like, oh yeah, Kim, that's the name.
That's the name. So what piece do you have there that we can go in and like
I have two
spy?
pieces. They're both horse themed because I love horses.
Yay.
It's pretty easy to spot them. One of them is a fused glass kind of hanging piece with a horse in the middle. It's kind of like a mystical swamp horse with some seaweed on the outside. And then I also studied ceramics while I was in school, and I wanted to do a ceramics and glass combo piece. So I have a horse that's
that.
a ceramic piece, and then inside in its little belly carved out are some little glass pieces of seaweed and glass fish as well, actually.
I love this.
So that was just kind of a fun way to incorporate 2 mediums that I
All right, it's time. Let's talk about the winter sale and what you have in your hand.
Winter glass sale. I am holding the 2025 signature ornament. And each year Hilltop Artists makes a new ornament. This ornament is red and it has little glass or little gold bits in it. It looks like flames.
It does.
And so this is a really fun piece for this year. And then on the table you can see an array of sculpture. We have a gnome, we have a couple of snow people, we have a penguin. And so these are the kind of things you'll find
And
at the
jewelry.
winter sale. And we have some earrings and a couple of ornaments, lots of different things. And so that's going to be December 5th, Saturday, December 5th from 10 to 1 at the Hilltop Heritage Middle School gymnasium. And you need time tickets
Yes,
to
you
come.
do.
The tickets are free, but you can go onto our website, hilltopartist.org, get yourself a time tickets. All the 10 o'clock slots are gone, but there's still some left.
This is in every possible way a success. It's a challenging time for our country. And how are you doing over at Hilltop Artists in terms of weathering through the SNAP benefits being taken away, but now they're back, but they're really not? It's just hard. So how are you coping?
It is a really challenging time for our students right now. And so in addition to the things we already do, Carly and Sasha in the outreach department have started a food drive for some of our young people. And then we have been doing double duty with the fundraising to ensure that we can keep all of our staff employed. But I mean, our students are our front line, and you know, they're the most needed. So we have students that are living in their cars with their parents and stuff like that. And so we do wraparound services for them so they can live happy, healthy, thriving lives.
I love that. That is a perfect way to say thank you so much for being here at Thanksgiving. My heart is full of gratitude for the work that you two do and your teams year round. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
You're
Happy
welcome.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh, who is in the creative cafe area? Well, we're going to find out. I believe this is Matilda coming up.